My name is Jeremy Litter. I'm the owner of Country Heritage Winery and Vineyard here. Morton built this building for me approximately 5 years ago and added on to it twice since then. We were talking about building this building, and my salesman from this area just happened to stop in at my home farm place and asked if we needed a farm building. And long story short, we was already thinking about drawing this up, and the state and the county wanted to see pictures, and he drew me up something right away, and I liked the drawings. I liked some of his ideas, and I liked the prices. So we, long story short, we went from having a small farm building to a large commercial building we're standing in now, where the winery is located. The building from start to finish, what I had envisioned, and then where we're at today, like I said, was about a 4-year process. Actually about 3.5. We added the first part on, and then business went better than I thought, so we had Morton's come back 2 other times to actually add on the production area we're standing in now, and the other room over there. But the thing I liked about the add-on was, when we did it originally, I've been to a lot of other places like this that's grown faster than what they thought. You could tell where the add-ons were at. And that was one thing that I really stressed with my salesman Craig when we did this. I didn't want it to look like we'd added on to it. And he assured me that when we add on, Morton's have got that guarantee on their steel that if you could tell the difference, they'd put new steel on the original building. Long story short, we ended up adding on, and you couldn't tell. The original steel from the original building's on there, but at least I had that guarantee in the back of my mind that if there was a clear line that you could tell the difference, that Morton would stand behind it and make the building look like it was all built at one time. And I think most of the people that come here can't believe that these buildings were actually added on. They look like it was planned out. It looks like it was built all at one time. And that's something that I really wanted to happen. Yeah, the drawing up process actually went really well. Morton's uses a CAD system, I guess you'd call it, on their laptops, and it was really cool because we could actually draw up the stuff I wanted and what he envisioned, and then I changed it, where I wanted windows and doors, and he could do that, and then you could basically walk virtually through your building on his laptop and see what it looked like from the inside out even. So the drawing part actually went really nice. When we came up the driveway here, when you come up the driveway, I wanted to drive up through the vineyard. I wanted to come up to like an old-fashioned porch at the front of the building with it. I think he captured really well to make it an old farm scene, if you will. And then when you walk in through the front door, I wanted a lot of spacious room where people felt comfortable in a big tasting area. I mean, I'm not a small guy myself, so when I walked in, I wanted it to be open. I wanted it to feel comfortable, like you were sitting at home instead of a really expensive place or something you didn't feel comfortable at. And I think he accomplished that real well. From there, you walk straight through, and the original part was into the production area, which we've now turned into where the cases are at. The second or third edition, I guess it would be, that we've added on, things have got changed around a lot. We ran out of space. So Morton's added us on a building to the west there. When you walk in through the hall, you walk through the hallway. You're coming to an open area where we've actually got a waterfall set up inside with my dad's grizzly bear. And it's a seating area where people can go on Fridays and Saturday afternoons. We have some music here, and it's just a place to relax. There's another bar built back there, so it's not crowded up front. A lot of open space, just to make people feel comfortable again. And then when we added that on, the Morton guys actually started on the front porch and added the wraparound porch and connected it on part of the old building that didn't have porch. And then the new building, we wrapped porch clear around. So when you walk in, the porch actually wraps clear around to the back. There's 300 and some feet of porch. And then, like I said, you walk back into the old production area, and then you walk back into where our new production area is at now. And the new production area is about 80 by 120. So it's got plenty of room for tanks and pressing grapes. And we put a little taller ceilings, or 17-foot ceilings back here instead of 15.5 like the other ones. Just gives us plenty of room to store stuff and be spread out so we can keep it clean and just easy to clean, basically. There's a walk-in kitchen that we have that's got doors on both ends that's open to a storage area that's for prepping, small food cooking, but mostly just prep areas for cheese trays. The barrel aging room, when we first started putting that in, I had that envisioned in my head before we even had a place to put it. And I just wanted a room that we could age wine for not only a showpiece, but to have like a wine library, if you will, where we can keep our best wines for years at certain temperatures. Those rooms are actually insulated very well. They cool very well. There's a barrel room that we can actually wash down. It holds about 84 barrels. And then the wine bottle aging room holds about 9,000 bottles that we can use for aging. Hopefully some of that stuff will be here in 10 or 12 years that we can actually see how it aged. We have people stop in all the time and want to know where the building came from, who built the building, would you recommend them? And the answer is yes. I mean, could you get a cheaper built building? Absolutely. Is it going to look like this? Probably not. So I mean, there is a time and a place if you want a cheaper building, but if you want a quality built building that looks like this, absolutely, I recommend Morton's to do that.